In this preview, we're going to fly the 5th leg of the Lord of the Rings series of flights. Again, on this one, we don't have any Lord of the Rings filming locations, but I have been looking forward to this leg. This one goes through Tongarro National Park, and we'll end up on the coast at Whanganui Airport, which will lead us to the south end of the island, where there are more filming locations, and we'll point those out as we run across them. And as I've mentioned before, they'll have LR waypoint numbers, and it'll say LOTR for Lord of the Rings in the description. So today we're going to take off from Tongarro, and we'll be landing at Whanganui Airport. The flight plan on the website has the DA40NG. I'm going to pick, I think I'm going to fly the Savage Cub. What is that, a Sobo Savage Cub? Yeah, I think I'm going to fly the Savage Cub in the interest of time. It's faster. And since I have flight plan, I don't need the glass cockpit. Okay, so let's go ahead and fly it. Okay, so we're in the Savage Cub, and visibility is not great, at least not on the ground. So let's turn on GPS follow. Let's switch to satellite, and let's figure out where we are on the airfield. Okay, so we're where we want to be. As always, these flight plans are free for everyone. Just download them off of simflightplan.com. I'll put the link to this one in the description box. Also, feel free to share your own. So we're coming up on the waypoint for the Whanganui River. You can see on the map we're already following the Whanganui River, really. It's right down here. We're still 2.8 miles from where the actual waypoint is. I've climbed to 3,000. 3,000 probably makes sense for the Savage Cub. If you decide to use the A40, you might want to get ahead of the game and pick up a couple extra 1,000 feet. You know, it climbs okay, but you're going to want to plan ahead a little bit more than with the Savage Cub. I can be pretty cavalier. So I'm inside of 10 miles from the peak of Mount Narujo. So I should probably start climbing at 7,600 feet. So I might as well start climbing these last 4,000 feet. And so that's the peak of Mount Narujo. It's our crater. Another crater lake over there on those other peaks. And there's the Pinnacles restaurant. I gotta believe the views from there are pretty spectacular. And this is the peak of Mount Ruapi. There's our crater lake. Okay, so we're coming up on Ohakune, I think. So depending on the aircraft that you fly, you can pick up some time coming down from the crest of Mount Ruapihu down to Ohakune at about 4,500 feet. And there's Ohakune. Sorry to the folks that live there if I'm mispronouncing the name of the town. And there's Makahili, nestled down in that valley. Okay, so there's the Whanganui River, which we're about to cross again. If you recall, we crossed the Whanganui once before, right out of Tamaranui, but it's not the Rubicon, so I think we're okay. There's the Pacific Ocean, so Whanganui Airport is 10 miles out. As far as prepping for landing in the Savage Cub, I'll turn on my landing lights for grins. that's pretty much it. Let's take a look at the approach. So we'll come in over the town and onto the runway. What is that? Whoa. A little windy out here. Runway 11. Okay, so we'll swing to the north. I'm actually going the wrong direction now. The wind's blowing me off course, but we should be able to basically follow the river right in. There's Mosquito Point. I don't think I'm interested. That's the town of Whanganui. And we're just going to hold here at 1500 until I see the runway. I think I see it over there anyway, but it's out along the Pacific. And this is Whanganui Airport. As usual in the Savage Cub, I'm going to be all over the place. That's it for this preview. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Remember, these flights are free to download for everyone. So feel free to go to simflightplan.com/downloads and you can download and fly this exact flight plan.